and probably doing other things too.
Yeah, I mean, it affected me entirely, so that's the reason why was it 2 games? Yeah, I was off 2 games, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And how do you feel about where you guys are at right now as a group and just trying to like put things together with, kind of some new pieces?
Yeah, games like this, you got to win. So, I mean, today was a big game for us, and we have a tough schedule coming up, so we got to beat some pretty good teams if we want to stay afloat in the Western Conference, because there's teams that are playing well behind us. So if we want to stay in, we got to beat good teams, and I think we're still waiting for that moment for that everything just clicks.
You've added, some depth to this team with Jake and JV and Markel. Like, how much do you guys feel that as a group, knowing that, maybe there's a little more depth there?
Defensively, you can for sure feel it. I think JV's established himself offensively so far, and Markel has been really good in his spot minutes. And I think Jake, he was really good with Memphis this year, and defensively he's been really good for us. And I know he's a good scorer offensively, and he was traded, so it's a thing where he just has to find his rhythm with the team.
I guess lastly, do you feel like this group has the potential to be like a really good three-point shooting team when you look at who's in that starting lineup now, with Zach in there, you shooting the three the way you're doing it now? Can you guys finish the year in a way that much better than you started it?
We can be a good three-point team. It's just we got to take the shots. I feel like a lot of time there's a lot of hesitation with everyone, and I feel like the first shot that we.
And your role as a scorer on this team, and how maybe that's changed from the beginning of the year to now with all the kind of personnel changes around you.
Yeah, I mean, it's different. I think we've added a lot of scores from the beginning of the year, then at the trade deadline. So it's been a different kind of year in sort of my role on the team. And like today, the ball started coming in more and pin downs and things like that. So I was able to take advantage of that. So that's just kind of been my thing so far this year.
Has that been a difficult adjustment for you to make?
A little bit, because pretty much my whole life in college, things like that, my first couple years I've been a scorer, been able to go on like big stretches of scoring and things like that. So it's been a little different this year, but I know like at the end of the day, like if I can get it done defensively, the offense will come and things like that. So
you had a stretch where you took 2 games off with like an ankle injury, and you had like 5 days off, and I just wonder how much your three-point shooting has been like really good since then. Did that time off help you to kind of work some things out?
Yeah, because it was a struggle, just being able to jump off the ground and find a consistency with that. And a lot of times, like, it kind of felt like I was jumping off one foot in the air. So to be able to have that time to kind of get that right and just get my body right I feel like just helped me the rest of the year.
So you did feel like the injury was affect Markel as well, that the depth is maybe a little better, and you have some more help with that second unit?
I honestly don't know, but I do think, with the additions that we've had, everyone's coming in, positive energy, trying to affect the game the right way. Obviously everyone's still trying to figure it out. No one knows it to a T just yet. So coming in, just trying to play simple, be effective, and play hard. We'll figure it out down the stretch. So coming in and keeping it simple, I think we've done a great job at that.
Okay. First game of a 4-game trip. What are going to be the keys for you guys as you go on to the next stops?
I think, getting off to a good start is one for sure, because, we've had games where we've came out with a bad start, but, we've came back in those games. So, obviously if you start off better and then you have that run later, you put yourself in the lead. So definitely want to start games better. And then I think, like I said earlier, just take care of the ball, and value each possession. So, against better teams, games come down to, 1 to 2 possessions.
Mm-hmm. What, from your perspective, what is the problem with the starts? How can you get off to better starts?
I don't know. Sometimes it's different. Sometimes, teams are knocking down shots, and sometimes, we're slipping on the things that we were supposed to be locked in on, whether it's like easy switches or, last second, brain farts. I think those are some of the things that kind of can snowball into.
Like things are maybe coming together with some new pieces around you?
I think we could have got off to a better start, and I think we knew that. We didn't play our best ball, so especially after halftime, we kind of knew what adjustments needed to be made. Kind of slow the game down, play simple, and just take what they gave us.
Doug didn't like some of the alley oops and the lobs that were getting thrown around. Did he let you guys know that?
Oh, for sure. But I think, as players, you kind of already know, like, in the moment, what's a good pass, what's a bad pass. So, and I think he just addressed it as well, like, as games get closer and, it's possession by possession games, just want to be smarter with the ball and, take some of those opportunities we get and convert them.
How good was it to see Keegan kind of get a rhythm? It's just his fourth 20-point game of the season and his first since like the end of November. How good is that for him and for the group?
Definitely good to see him rolling. I mean, anytime anybody has it going, you feel good for him. So with him out there knocking down shots and being who he is for us, definitely big. Obviously every night won't be said guy's night. So when anyone has it rolling, kind of just let them flow with it. But definitely huge to see him get it going.
Does it feel like with some of the trade deadline additions and the signing of